Google's Chrome team just ranked their top 3 developer updates from I/O 2026. I ran the exact same 3 against a Gmail triage agent handling 8,400 real inbox messages over 30 days. 2 of them did absolutely nothing. 0 latency change. 0 accuracy change. And the one that actually moved the needle was not their number 1. If you're a founder wiring AI into email, invoicing, or CRM instead of a browser, Google's ranking is quietly lying to you. I'm Lazar. I run these agents on my own home server every day. Here's what actually shipped. Let's start with what Google announced, because the framing matters. At I/O 2026, the Chrome team put out a top 3 list aimed at developers building agents. Number 1 was a new Chrome DevTools surface for agents, basically letting your AI drive a browser and inspect what it's doing. Number 2 was updated modern web guidance, meaning cleaner patterns for agents that render and navigate pages. And number 3, tucked at the bottom, was updated AI assistance guidance, a set of prompt structure patterns for how you talk to models when they're doing classification and reasoning work. That order makes total sense if your agent lives inside Chrome. It's completely wrong if your agent lives in an inbox. Here's the setup I ran it against. I've got a Gmail to Telegram triage agent sitting on a home server, WSL Ubuntu, running 24/7. It reads incoming email, classifies it into buckets like client, invoice, spam, urgent, newsletter, then pings me on Telegram only for the ones that matter. Over 30 days, it processed 8,400 emails. Baseline latency was 1.9 seconds per email. Classification accuracy sat at 94%, measured against my manual review of a rolling sample. That's the control. Now let's talk about what happened when I applied each of Google's top 3. Update number 1, the Chrome DevTools for agents. Impact on my email agent, 0. And it's not because the tool is bad. It's because my agent never opens a browser. It talks to the Gmail API directly, gets JSON back, feeds that to a model, writes a Telegram message. There is no DOM. There is no page. The entire tool surface Google built is inert against this workload. If you're running invoicing automation, CRM sync, or inbox triage, same story. Update number 2, modern web guidance. Same result. 0 impact, same reason. And here's where I want to warn you as a founder, because I see small teams get this wrong. When a big vendor publishes new guidance, there's a reflex to refactor toward it. Do not rewire your stack to match browser patterns if your agent doesn't live in a browser. You'll spend 2 weeks migrating and gain nothing measurable. I tested it. Update number 3, the AI assistance guidance. This is the one Google buried at the bottom. It's basically a set of prompt structure patterns. How to frame instructions, how to sequence context, how to handle ambiguity in classification tasks. I took those patterns and rewrote the classifier prompt in my email agent. 1 prompt file. About 40 minutes of work. Results after rerunning the same style of inbox load. Latency dropped from 1.9 seconds to 1.4 seconds per email. That's roughly a 26% speed up. Accuracy went from 94 to 96%, measured the same way. Nothing else changed. Same model, same infrastructure, same Gmail account. So here's why this matters for you if you're building or buying automation. Vendor rankings are always coded to the surface the vendor sells. Google sells Chrome. Their top 3 is Chrome first. That's not a conspiracy, it's just gravity. But if your business runs on email, invoices, PDFs, spreadsheets, phone calls, the ranking flips. The prompt engineering update, the boring one, is almost always the highest leverage update for back-end agents. The flashy browser tooling is usually irrelevant unless you're specifically building a web scraping or web navigation agent. Practical takeaway you can apply today. Before you adopt any vendor's top updates list, do this. Write down your agent's actual surface. Is it browser, API, email, file system, voice? Then re-rank the updates yourself against that surface. Anything that doesn't touch your surface gets a 0 and you skip it. If you want the exact prompt structure I pulled out of that third update, we ship the same pattern into client email and invoicing stacks every week. See real examples of what we build at BizflowAI.io. While you're here, hit subscribe and ring the bell so the next teardown finds you when a big vendor drops their next ranking.